Hey guys, so I'm here to share with you this guy here today, and it is the Revlon ColorBurst Matte Lip Balm or Matte Balm. There are 10 of these in the range and I got the shade number 250 Standout. So I'm not 100% sure if this is the exact same name as what they are called in the States, because I know sometimes products can vary in the shade names from Europe to the States, but as far as I know this is called Standout, and well, that's what it's called here. So it's this gorgeous red shade. It's quite a true red shade. It is a blue based red, so it reminds me maybe a little bit of Russian Red by MAC, something like that, where it's quite intense without being too darker on the burgundy side. Now these guys cost $11.20 here in Ireland, and they're available in Boots or anywhere that sells Revlon. I know Boots are on a 3 for 2 at the moment, so if you're interested in checking them out, definitely go ahead and have a look. I picked up just the one though because I'm trying not to spend too much. And it comes in this packaging. It is a twist up pen. So it is £8 in the UK, I think, and then as far as I know in America it's not that much. I thought I saw it for like 6 something on the Target website, so I think they are quite affordable, and definitely good if you can get them on the 3 for 2 here in Ireland for Boots. So what it is, it's a lip balm. Most of the time though these are balm sticks, so like a lip crayon, or there's loads of brands that have them, like the Clinique Chubby Sticks and that. I have a load of other similar products from, say, Zoeva, Bourjois. I'm trying to look and see what I have. Well, there's loads of different brands who are doing them. And of course this is the Revlon one. So the difference between this and the normal ones is this is more of a matte finish. Now because it is a balm, it still has a little bit of light reflection. So it's not a total flat matte, but it's just not the same shiny balm, like the kind of shiny, like the other balms tend not to be too glossy, but this is a step down again from what the other balms are. Definitely has more of, I'd call more of a satin finish, but it is quite unique in the world of these kind of lip crayons or lip balms. So I'm going to apply it for you and we'll see how it goes on. It comes obviously with a nice tip on it. Now this is great for pop it on straight away. It does say on the website to apply some foundation onto your lips first. This is not something I would do. I don't like applying foundation onto my lipstick. I actually got a little bit on just when I was doing my foundation earlier on. Onto my lips I mean, but it always just goes dry and cakey and crap, so I don't like that. So if you do need a primer, use a proper primer like the MAC one, or I have one from Sally Hansen as well, which is very good. So I'm just going to pop this on. It's hailstoning outside now, by the way, if you can hear that. The weather is crazy here at the moment. So it feels very unusual for me to put a bright or strong coloured lipstick on without a lip pencil. I always use lip pencils just to define the shape perfectly, because I don't have a good shaped lip naturally, or I don't like it anyhow. So that's it put on roughly. Now for me this wouldn't be precise enough. I would need to go over it with a lip brush or a lip pencil, which I'll probably do again in a few minutes. Not a lip pencil, I'll only go over it with a lip brush, so I'm sticking only with this product on the lips, just to get a real perfect and precise lip line. And you know, for anyone out there who has much more of a defined lip shape, you'll be fine doing that. I have loads of friends who just get their lipstick and pop it on and it looks amazing. I just can't do that. Now, so this is not too bad for applying as it is now, because it has a bit of a point, but you know yourselves with these kind of crayon ones, once you wear them down it turns into much more of a round stub, and it'll be way harder to get that precision along the edge. So this is something I know in the future I will definitely always have to use my lip brush with. But that won't be for everyone, that's just for me. So in regards to the colour, it goes on lovely and opaque. It has a lovely colour payoff. It feels very comfortable on the lips. It actually does look more matte on than I thought it would be. The colour is lovely. It's one of that kind of blue based red, so it's going to really brighten up the teeth, brighten up the complexion. It has a really kind of creamy texture. It definitely doesn't feel matte. Especially comparing it to the matte lipsticks that I'd be used to wearing, they tend to feel more drying almost immediately when you put them on. Now there's no long lasting claims to this on any of the websites that I read, so I don't think that's something that really goes with these lip balms, but I'm going to wear it for a few hours and then we'll see how it lasts on my lips, and then I'm going to come back later on and I'll let you know kind of my final thoughts on how it wears and all that kind of stuff. And then just before I do that, in regards to the ingredients, it is moisturising because of this, what they call a triple butter complex. So it contains shea butter, coconut and mango butter. So it is supposed to keep you nice and like moisturised and conditioned and nourished throughout the day. So that'll be interesting to see if that really happens. So I will come back and let you know at the end of the day what actually, how it does feel and if it's lasting and stuff like that. But I will actually just perfect the outline because I need to do a few more videos after this. So I'll see you all in a couple hours. So it is now just gone 7 o'clock here in the evening, and it was just around 2, well it was after 2 when I recorded the video earlier on. So it's been on for a good 5 hours, and in the last 5 hours I had a pack of jelly tots, which wouldn't affect the lipstick really. I did have a bowl of cereal though, and I always dribble cereal. I don't know why, I just always dribble a little bit down on my bottom lip, so that happened a tiny bit, but like I didn't kind of rub it off, I just dabbed it, and it didn't take away noticeably anyhow any of the lipstick. And I also had a cup of hot chocolate. And then I was drinking my water bottle, so it's lasted really well, and I'm a bit shinier on my face, which hasn't lasted as well. But all I did since applying it earlier on was I used a lip brush just to perfect the outline, and if anything it's wearing away a little bit just the very edges, which is kind of normal with the lipstick. And then there was these kind of slightly dry, what would you call it, just like little flakes that were kind of balling up together in the very outer corner. The moisturised feeling seems to disappear after about 3 hours. It's definitely dried in to, like, it even looks more matte now as the hours go on. So it's gone from that kind of satin matte finish down to a matte now. There's absolutely no kind of moisturisation left there, so I assume like my lips has obviously sucked in all the, you know, moisturising properties that it needed from it, and then it's left, but you're left with a really good colour payoff afterwards. So I am really impressed, and I am actually kind of surprised that it doesn't have a long wearing claim, because it does last really well. And I didn't use it over primer or anything either, I just used it as is. And another thing that I'm kind of impressed with is the fact that the colour matches the exact colour of the like packaging, you know, the packaging colour is the same colour as the actual lipstick, which isn't always true with other products, so that's quite nice. And that's pretty much it. So I'd highly recommend these. I definitely plan on picking up a few others. There's a purple one I want to get called Shameless. It's kind of a purpley berry, and that looks gorgeous. And then there was a few other ones like a kind of a rosy pink or dusky pink and a brighter pink as well. So I definitely will be picking up more of these guys. I think these are fab for what they are. I know they're kind of unique as well, so it's a bit of a novelty. And I definitely would repurchase. Like I said, I'm definitely going to get a few more of these to see how they are and see how I get on with them. Now, the only thing that annoys me a little bit is I suppose that I will have to, you know, apply them with a brush or whatever, because it's just not pointy enough and it won't keep the point. But that's not its fault. That's just the nature of these guys. That's what they are. But definitely check these out if you get a chance to have a look at them. I know they've been out in the States for a while. They just came out here in Ireland this week or last week. And I'll give these a really good, strong 8.5 out of 10. I think they're really good, or this one is anyhow, and I can't imagine the other ones to be too dissimilar. So that's this guy. It's the ColorBurst Matte Balm. So hope this is helpful, guys. I'll chat to you soon. I'll leave all my all the information on the blog as usual, and I'm trying to reformat my product reviews, so they're going to try and be, I'm going to try and always keep them in the same format from now on, and hopefully that'll mean less babbling, but we'll see how we go. If anyone has any ideas on it, just let me know below, and in the meantime I hope this is helpful. Cheers guys, Slán.